How to turn new technologies into business opportunities. Last year in the innovation class, one of our main focuses was this problem. We wanted to learn how to take new technologies, most specifically beacon, blockchain, and Internet of Things, and take those technologies into solving customer problems that they haven't been used before. We were working closely with a company builder, Futury, that proposed those technologies to start with, and that also helped us to make this a real exercise in the sense that the best teams were offered an opportunity to work over summer into building their own new companies from the business opportunities developed in the class. So our starting position was two classes. One class where we were focusing on really understanding human-centered problems that we could work on and where we can adopt these technologies to resolve them. And second class was around developing ideas on how to solve those problems and then working further on them by developing prototypes and eventually testing them. In the first class, we learned how to understand the problem better, and particularly we used techniques like 5 whys to drill deeper in the underlying root cause of the problem, and a technique called how might we, in order to find a workable level of a problem where a problem is not too specific nor too generic. Having defined the challenge, the second step that we learned, or the second thing that we learned in the class was to really understand the customer better. We talked about a number of different techniques, starting from simple interviews and focus groups all the way to observations, diaries, and as well as acting as a customer in order to get to the better understanding of the context of the challenge that we wanted to work with occurs. After having understood well the problem and the customer facing it in the first class, in the second class we shifted gears and we started developing ideas on how to resolve that challenge that we defined. We learned about ideation and different techniques such as what if or VG that helps us to really go outside of the box and break out those mental barriers and develop creative and novel ideas. And then afterwards, we started to learn about prototyping and the role it plays in testing of the ideas that we have developed. So this was the starting point for you guys to then take those ideas forward and submit an assignment where you had new ideas and you had a plan on how to take them forward. We had a number of really inspiring projects. One that I liked a lot was how to use blockchain in ticket sales and buying, and how to use blockchain, for example, in jewelry and the coin collection context. I know that some of you took those ideas forward and we had some startups coming out of it. So I'm really proud with how that turned out and how we managed together to bring those learnings really from the classroom into the real world.